football now from Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. Tonight, a good one coming your way in the AFC. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. The veteran Matt Prater has this one set to get started. Off we go from the Steel City. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to take the field for the first time. They are led by their quarterback, the future Hall of Famer Aaron Rodgers.
There's not many guys, Mike, in NFL history that while their career is still ongoing, they already are considered a no-brainer finding themselves in Canton one day. And this guy is certainly at the top of the list. Let's not forget, this is not some washed-up quarterback who can't let go of the past. He is still capable of playing at an all-pro level. And if he continues to do so, any team he's on is going to be a Super Bowl contender.
Second and inches. Play action now with Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
They'll run the toss with Warren. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
We got to see a little taste of just the range this defense can play with. How well they can flow outside as this play gets stretched out. No problem for them not only to track the runner down, but stop him before he gets back to the line.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. The master of play action, Rodgers. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think it's a smart play, especially this early in the game. I don't think you want to start forcing throws, take any unnecessary risks. Allow your team to get settled in. Don't have any sudden change turnovers. So I think in the end there, he made the right move.
On third down, Rodgers. He's going to have the first down and more. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024, at quarterback, Josh Allen.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
From the 22 now, here's second and 5. He'll go play action here with Allen. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Bills first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Toward the middle, that's caught by Moore. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's catch 3 just on this drive, and it gets his team a first down.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They clearly have a mismatch in their favor, and every time they've looked his way, he's continued to make big plays. If I'm this coordinator, I think I'm giving him one more shot and see if he can push this thing over the goal line and come away with 6.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Throwing again, it's Allen. That's into the hands of Moore. Was brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon, and frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to a 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable, incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. To return is Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Steelers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And he'll take this to about the 28. Javon Bullard there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. From the gun, Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
So just a lone field goal in the 1st quarter of play. The Bills with the early advantage. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. As we are ready to get back underway. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Whoa. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Bills offense ready for their 2nd possession. They were able to turn that opening drive into points. 3-0 our score as they start again with a 1st down. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Here's a 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll go right and find his running back, and that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, they need 5. From the gun, here is Allen. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll be taken down. They've got him back at the 50-yard line.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the gun, Josh Allen. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, Buffalo.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. This will be a 38-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead. So Prater now, after the made field goal, back out to kick off. On the return, it's Kenneth Gainwell. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to take over possession of the football. They're still in search for their first points in this one, but only trailing 6-0. And this drive will begin with a first down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. That's out wide to Warren. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down and 3. To throw, it's Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. First grab for Metcalf. Good for the first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish.
He gets free, and he'll take this one in. Pat Fryermuth, touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown, the catch and carry, and the carry card break. That was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bills offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Allen to throw. A short throw caught by Kincaid. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Here comes 2nd and 4. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's going to tuck it and go. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff will get a chance to look him over during the break. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Second and 7. From the gun, it's Allen. Right back to Moore, another grab. And he will have the first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. It's second down. To throw once more, here's Allen. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And he's going to be taken down short of the marker, and that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Veteran Matt Prater now out to try this field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Bills get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. A first down throw from Rodgers. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hanson for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustments will pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bills offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He connects with Palmer on that one. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. Good for a Bills 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the 1st down.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Allen to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Just a little slow developing on that screen play there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
3rd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He gets this complete to Shakir. And he will score. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. Now the veteran Matt Prater for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. Here's Gainwell to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Steelers' offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with 1st down. The master of play action, Rodgers. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Throwing, Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Multiple times, and all throw Oh, that is Chris Jones getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. They snapping, ain't fake tricks, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, you like to go down.
From the gun, Rodgers. That's caught right side. It's Freiermuth. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rob. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 4. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Third and inches. They'll run the sneak, and he will have a Steelers 1st down. At least at first glance, they'll spot the football just beyond the marker, and they convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. He finds Austin with the ground. And he's going to be close to the 1st down. Out of bounds, just a little short. They'll need to pick it up on 3rd down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. They'll try to sneak it here, and he's going to have the 1st down. Just past the marker, it is 1st and goal.
When done run correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
One, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the return, this is Strong. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. His drive will start on the ground. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
4th quarter, you find yourself protecting a 1-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple-possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They go play action now. Here's Allen. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Here's Austin to return. Oh, looked like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's going to be blocked down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
3rd and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Allen going to give this to Davis. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Allen going to make the read and hold on here. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 41 yards.
And we've talked about how man coverage can be really good when defending the pass. But, Mike, the flip side of that is it actually can make things a little more challenging trying to defend the run.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Ray Davis, touchdown Buffalo. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Allen leading the Bills to the line for this 2-point try. They're going to try to run it in. And he finds his way to the end zone again. Scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend the lead.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Johnson now to return. And he'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop. The Steelers' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Chris Jones getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense...
And he cannot get away, brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. Big play in the game right here. It's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking those helmets off. Give us a couple plays, we punch this thing in, and we're going to get you guys right back out there.
So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. Well, victory well in hand. Still a little bit of time left here, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to end this one. Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Allen down to an 8, and that should do it. So a road win here for the Bills, and right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Pittsburgh.